This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Can you say 3P? Union Scotties, WPIHL champions.
The Neshannock Lancers are PIHL Class 2A state champions once again.
Swing and a miss. The Union Scotties. It's double gold for the County of Champions.
Wilmington, your District 10 1A champ.
Makes the catch. That will do it. Mohawk, back to back. Go celebrate.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
There he is. Left corner for three. He's the now all-time leading scorer.
Palmer McCain makes the catch. Somehow the adjustment, and he is going to take it to the house.
Francis Monitis works through Rinson. Has a chance. Score!
Off the tip of the glove of the first baseman, Benedict. Actually recovered. And did they get her? They did!
Oh, he has wide open. Dave McKnight gets the touchdown.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
And hello and welcome to Hess Ice Arena for the second out of two tonight. This one between Neshannock and Burrell. Two heavyweights clash in this one tonight, and we're happy to have you with it here. My name is Braylon Juzak. I'm alongside Ben Kelly, and we're going to be taking you guys through this one. Ben?
Yeah, Braylon, it's great to be back for the second half of the nightcap. Two teams promise for another great game. You're with us for both halves of the doubleheader, and you're going to be in for a really, really great night.
Neshannock in the red and white, and Burrell in the blue, baby blues and white. For Neshannock, so far they are outscoring their opponent 23-8. And then also for score by period, they're allowing the most goals in this. They're allowing the most goals in the first period, but scoring the most in the second. For their goalies, we have Trip Johns in net, number 31. He has played 3 games. He has 2 wins, 102 minutes in net. Shots on, he's had 31 shots on him, 3 goals allowed, and 28 saves with a 1.5 GAA.
Yeah, over on the Burrell side, led by head coach Amber Hensel. You got to take a look when it comes to guys like Jared Wall. 5 goals, 3 assists, 8 points. He's averaging 2.67 points per game. An unbelievable player that's going to be a really, really big threat for this Neshannock team.
Yeah, also speaking of guys to watch out for, number 18, Jacob Gruber for Neshannock. 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points so far this year, averaging 2 points a game for Neshannock. So this ought to be a good one, folks. Make sure to not go anywhere, and we will be right back at Hess Ice Arena.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
You see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We are all set here at Hess Ice Arena, and tonight's broadcast at lcsportsnet.com is brought to you by Maoli Chiropractic, MVP Insurance, UPMC Orthopedic Care, Castle Asphalt, The Red Zone, Major Bonner Law, Nick's Auto Body, Parada James McCree, Doran Concrete, in Luxembourg, Garbett, Kelly and George, GEM Builders, Newcastle Transit Authority, Pontius Insurance, Joseph's Marketplace, The Crane Room Grill, Works in Progress, Sims Cafe, and City Rescue Mission. So we are all set to get things underway here at Hess Ice Arena, Ben.
Yeah, should be a really good game against two really, really good teams, Brandon. Bit bigger, bit faster than we saw out of Wilmington and Trinity just a few minutes ago, really. So these teams look a bit meaner, look a bit heavier, promising for a good, heavy game.
If this one is half of what the last game was, we are ready, and we better settle in here as these two teams look ready to face off.
Well, a bit of Florida State to get you in the mood. Get
of course.
War chant going. Tell you, we got a team like Neshannock who's got nothing but history, nothing but prowess behind them. A lot of really good standing when it comes to the state side.
And we're ready to face off here. And we are underway here at Hess Ice Arena. It is the Neshannock team versus the Burrell. Two heavyweights coming at it. Here it is, Burrell right off the rip, going down towards Neshannock. Makes a move inside, passes centering, pass, shot, save, rebound, score! Right off the rip!
How about Burkett getting in on the action just 16 seconds into the game? Immediately making an impact for Burrell. Look at the turnover in the defensive zone. And right away, a beautiful centering pass, great big juicy rebound. Burkett's there to capitalize.
And it is an early lead for Burrell. 1-0 early. Big hit there on the boards by Neshannock. Retrieving in their own zone now. Neshannock looks ahead. Centering pass, little tip there. Now it's back for Burrell, regrouping in their end. Now it's across the ice. Burrell trying to break back in. Burrell retains. Dumps back in towards the Neshannock goalie, now behind the net, stumbling. Neshannock retrieves. Neshannock heading up the ice. This is Hennon. Hennon still with it, head of steam. Down the left side. Shot wide, back out in front, deflected away out of harm's way. Now on the boards. Neshannock shot from the point on the ice and wide. Picked back up on the boards, now cycled back down behind the net. Neshannock centering feed, slews in front. Goes behind the net again, cycled back. This will be retrieved by Burrell. Cooper Suman hit on the boards, gets the puck out though. They're gonna go cross ice with it, and this will give John some time to regroup for Neshannock. Looks up, no one home, and it'll be an ice.
Now this is a chance for Neshannock. They get the chance to see really what the Lancers are made of. Early, 16 seconds into the game, you give up that goal. Costly from Johns, your goalie. But now you still got the entire game left to get back on defense, get back on the board, and play Lancer hockey.
Face off down in the corner, now up to the point. Now dumped into the opposite corner. Giving chases Hodges. Hodges clears. Picked right back up by Burrell. Burrell now cross ice again. Looking, it'll give a little chip pass up towards, breaking in. Little knock around by Neshannock, now right back in front for Burrell. Whiffs on the shot. It'll be Johns on the breakout. He gets that puck stripped right back away. Back for Burrell, who gives it right back to Neshannock, and they'll dump it in deep. They meet on the boards. Burrell then clears it back right out towards the point. Backing up. Now right back to Burrell. Burrell breaking back in. Gets there is Gruber. Gruber the ice will be waved off. And here is Burrell back, and now it's going to be another turnover. Now back again, and it's going to be an offside.
Yeah, and early in this game, Brennan, despite the size of these players, they're playing 21st century hockey. They're not really focused on laying the body, more focused on getting to the puck, getting to where they need to be, getting on their X's, making sure that they're in a position where they can benefit the team rather than lay a big hit trying to take someone out. Like to see that.
Face-off won by Neshannock in the neutral zone. Now off the boards. Burrell gives chase. Burrell now regains position and dumps it in. Dump and chase here. Fisher's there. Fisher pressured by Burrell, and that's going to be coming back up to the point. Now here comes Neshannock the other way. Neshannock on the break-in. It's Cole Chornick. Chornick loses it. There's Adam Sheftick. Up the boards, and that's going to be an ice.
Yeah, both these teams still looking for a bit of a hero pass maybe when they're trying to clear the zone. We saw that last game with Wilmington. Maybe that's just the move. Try and get someone caught out on a breakaway, catch the defense sleeping. Rather than playing small ball up the ice.
Ryan Hazy for Neshannock to take the draw. Burrell retains possession. It'll go back out to the neutral zone. Now it's Neshannock. Back up for Burrell. Burrell is back in the Neshannock zone. Puck stolen back by Dimitri Taliani. Now it's a fight for it, and shot comes in. I don't even think John saw that for Neshannock. Went right by him, though, nonetheless. Shot from the point. Up and above the net. That one to go wide, and that one will be broken out. Neshannock now giving chase. That's Ray and Hazy. Now back Burrell in the neutral zone. A little bit of a slip up there. Dom Gladish dumps it back in. Johns, the goalkeeper, rings it around the other way. Covelli for Neshannock loses it on the boards. Burkett was there. And now his team once again has possession, and it will be an offside. That one touched right there by Dom Gladish.
Yeah, Gladish just gets the tip of the stick on it for an offside call. And not a bad thing to do. You maybe get a fresh set of legs on the ice. Already, not even 4 minutes into this game yet. You're still seeing a lot of gassed legs out there just from the quick pace already.
And then tries to win it forward, but doesn't work. Here comes Burrow, another shot wide. This one will be picked up on the boards by Burkett. Burkett rims it around the other way. Kept it in at the point. And that one will go up and over the boards. That one deflected off of Alex Hatayek. I mean, Ben, you see these two teams, two talented rosters, right?
Absolutely.
What's going to be the edge for one of these teams to come out with the victory?
Yeah, I think just getting those chances. Obviously, we see a lot of these players going for the stretch pass, but just rely on your team and take your chances when you can get them. We see the goal come off of kind of a small ball, garbage goal play, big juicy rebound. You're not maybe going to get that big, sexy breakaway. Instead, take what you can get.
Block there, shot from the point. Alex Hatayek was there. Back again, Hatayek. Trying to clear it as Neshannock can't. Goes up to the point for Burrow. Backhanded back into the zone. Down towards Johns. Johns is also there for defense. Fury now cross ice. Neshannock breaks it out. Dumped back in by Harry Hensel. Now he gives chase back into his own zone. Trying to avoid pressure. Here it is in front. Neshannock, a little bit of a miscap there. Now here comes Burrow again. Coming down. One man to beat. And he couldn't quite do it. Lost the puck. And then here's Johns for Neshannock. Retrieving. He'll go out the boards right back.
That's great defense played by Hodges. He's one-on-one. Doesn't watch the puck. That's easy to fake. He watches the chest, and a great defensive play on the one-on-one.
Here comes Burrell again. Loses the puck. John's coming back down to get the puck again. He's done that multiple times already. Here's Hodges behind his own net. A little bit of a miscommunication there with Hennon. A little bit of a drop pass, but ends up getting it out anyway. Here comes Neshannock the other way. They'll dump in. Little right in front. Not one knocked away. Thankfully. And here they are. Hodges regroups. Passes up. And he'll lose it. Here's Forrest Baird. Forrest Baird goes down. Now here comes Neshannock the other way. They got 3-on-2. It'll be a shot from the right wing. In front. Rebound. Wide. Right back out in front. This one will be just out of the zone. Couldn't quite get there. They're going to go right back. That one dumped in by Jacob Gruber. There's good pressure right there. That one almost stuck its way in right out in front, and that's a good centering pass. Another one on the point, and that one's just wide. Now we see these two teams kind of with some physicality behind the net. Now here comes Burrell again with speed. They'll end up having to regroup on their own. And here they come back in the zone. It'll be a nice dump in. That one will be swallowed up by Johns. He'll play that one for Summer. Summer up the right-hand wing. They will break out. Neshannock now dumping in.
Immediately, Blaine, you notice the speed. And maybe something you might think, oh, it's only high school hockey, but these kids are quick. It's the fastest game in the world for a reason. These guys are moving.
Oh, for sure. I would totally agree. Anyway, Neshannock now have possession in the corner. Looking. Oh, big hit laid on. I believe that was Braden Snyder for Burrell, and now Burrell up the ice. Loses it. Here's Thomas Kilgore. Kilgore in front for Rosa. Rosa looks in front. Oh, just knocked away, but great play there from Rosa to center it. And that's another big hit right there by Remming for Neshannock. Puck kept in by Sheftik. Here's Sirocco. Sirocco couldn't quite get it out. Dumped back in, and Johns will cover this one up for a stoppage.
A lot of really good chances for Burrell, not relenting, wanting to double this lead. Only 3 shots for them this period. It feels like they've had a lot more opportunities than they have just from their overwhelming presence and physicality in this offensive zone.
Here's Hennon to take the draw. Hennon loses that draw. Here's a shot right there by Boda over the net. Kept in, though. And now they're going back down to get it. Burrell behind the net. Drops back was Ziegler. Ziegler right in front. Couldn't quite grab that one. He's going to go up. Back down into the zone. And they will clear. Neshannock now. Oh, now back Burrell. Burrell dumps it back in. Right back in. It's going to be another repetitive one.
Yeah, and this is a chance really where if you can get the puck out of the zone, get some fresh legs on for these Neshannock Lancers, you're going to need it because this is a starving group.
Here come the Bucs back the other way. Taken away by the Lancers now. Here's Hennon. Hennon over. Shot by Butch. Butch Burgess. There it is. Now behind the net is Neshannock right in front. Rebound loose and knocked away. Now kept back in at the point by Travis Cavelli. Travis Cavelli rings it around. Back for Neshannock. Neshannock now still fighting for the puck on the right-hand board. And they're going to be cleared out by the Bucs for an ice.
Chance to breathe. Don't really have a whole lot of that.
This one's tough.
So far in this game. And I mentioned the physicality. They're not really dying for it, but they're not afraid to give it regardless. They're not out there looking for it. But whenever they see it on the ground, they're going to go pick it up. And they're going to make a bit of a bruise, both of these teams. That's something that you like to see. Teams that are skill first, but not afraid to show that physical side.
Gruber for the draw loses it. Now it's going to go all the way back down to their end again for another ice. Deja vu.
Yeah, Hattrick was almost there to eliminate that icing call. You saw him kind of roll his eyes a little bit as he rounded the boards on this near side. We got a really good view whenever the players come near this close side corner up in this cat's nest, or crow's nest.
Face off again in the offensive zone. That will be one and controlled by Burrell. They'll try to send it up the right side, and it will not work. They'll be stuck in their zone again. Here's Kilgore. Kilgore around the net. Tries to find Dante Taliani, but couldn't. Taliani weighs the body in the corner, but Neshannock will keep the puck in Burrell's end. Neshannock right in front. Lancers couldn't find it. Going to try to be kept in and will be unsuccessful, but knocked away by Hodges at the last moment. Now they're going to go back towards Burrell. Ringed around. Marco Relic. Behind the net now is Burrell. Patayak gets it out. Giving chase now. Taliani. Taliani tries to center, and that will be unsuccessful, but here's Burkett. Burkett's there again, right in front. No one home.
Great look, great idea. Had to be quick, a blind pass, just no one there. Right idea. You just maybe want to crack your head a little bit prior to that pass.
And here they are again. Here are the Bucs coming into the zone. This is Taliani. Taliani in front for Burkett. He'll whiff, and it'll find its way out of the zone. Now the Lancers are pressuring. Hodges in his own zone now, having a time to regroup. Has options. Looks. Backhand pass. Cross ice. What a pass. Over to 62, Asher Sumner, excuse me. That one will be right back out. Neshannock will now try to dump in, and it will be unsuccessful. Now here are the Bucs. Big body will be unsuccessful as well as the Bucs dump it in, and now giving chase there is Sirocco. Sirocco, and now in a fight on the boards. Loses that fight. Here are the Bucs. behind the net. Pressure out in front towards the point. He'll try to knock it back in, but that one will be picked off there by the Lancers, and here they come. That one will be picked right back off by the Bucs. And right in front of the Lancers shot. That one will be saved. That was Butch Burgess with the shot. Here comes the Bucs back the other way. Protecting the puck is Rosa. Rosa all the way around. Dumps it back in for Wall. Ball now in front. Oh, tip off. Goes right into the corner again. Rosa. Good hit there in the corner by Barrio. No ice there due to the tip. Burrell giving chase. They'll bring it back right up the boards.
Fresh legs for the Lancers here. Watch out for them to maybe try something, get something going on this offensive side. Haven't seen a whole lot of them in the last few minutes. Deep in that Bucs zone.
Cross ice now. That one was intended for, I believe that was Forrest Baird. Now it'll come right back out for Neshannock. Neshannock regrouping in their own zone. Now breaking into the neutral zone. Tries to get it deep, and that one will be picked off by the Bucs. Now back up towards mid-ice, and a big hit there on the boards delivered by Brody Ziegler. Now they're coming back in. Here are the Bucs in the offensive zone. And backhand pass in front. Center, still loose. Cavelli will snatch that one up for Fury. Fury can't get there. And now the Bucs have the puck again. Here's Colton Boda. Boda will try to dump it back in. That will be an ice once more. Wow, Ben. Seems like possession is going to be hard to come by.
Yeah, it really seems like a game of pinball, to be honest with you. Far as I can tell, neither team really been able to establish the offensive zone. They're in it for a while, but they're not able to get a whole lot of chances. That's due to the defense being played up the middle. A really nice job done by both teams.
Here's Gruber on the draw for Neshannock. That one will be in favor of Burrow. Burrow now giving chase. Here's Hodges. Hodges in his own zone. And that one will be deflected out of play off of Ziegler. Lot of action. Lot of action.
Yeah, no doubt. When you get a game like this, two big, heavy teams that are very able to, of course, be skillful, but also have that physical back-end talent, you're going to get games like this where you got to wait to break
one,
free.
Boda right in front, prime real estate, puck's loose in front of the net. Boda couldn't find it. Neshannock will now rim it up the boards. Wow, that was close. And now here comes Neshannock in their own zone. And this one will be retrieved by Burrow, and now they're going the other way. Brody Ziegler. Ziegler looking, shot, wide and high. That one goes all the way back up to the point. Again, shot, loose in front of the net, off the glove of Johns, and that one will be offside. Now they have time to regroup. Now Burrow gets it right back. Burrow is just swarming these Lancers like sharks.
Yeah, 6 shots already in the first 13 minutes for these Bucs.
Johns plays the puck. Kilgore giving chase now. Pins him on the boards. They will get possession right back. They'll dump it behind Neshannock's goal. This one will go right back up to the point again. Kept in. Giving their fight on the boards now for the puck. This one's in the skates of a Burrow player. He'll get it right back. Hodges for Neshannock. He makes a great pass. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Oh, good back check from the Bucs. This opportunity is not wasted yet. It's right in front. And he will go right over the stick of a Lancer. And here come the Bucs the other way. Going around. Looking, surveying his wall. Looking, still looking, drops it down. Right in front, off the back of the net. Fisher gives it right back to the Bucs. And they're going to just dump it right back in. Behind Johns. And a little bit of a miscommunication there between Fisher and Hennon. There's a shot from the Bucs. A little bit of a fan on that one. And here they come the other way. Lancers will dump it in. Giving chase to Asher Ross. Has time. Looks, goes the other way. And that one will be almost an ice, maybe, but they're going to call it no off of the tip. Here's Neshannock regrouping in their own zone. Gladish was there for the Bucs, and it'll be kept in again by Taliani. Taliani, they're trying to get the puck back, but it'll be the Lancers. Oh, now it's Burrell back again. Taliani, one-on-one. Looks, centers, and Taliani couldn't quite get there. Burkett tried to find him. Good block there from Fury. to keep the puck out. And now here come the Lancers, a coughed up puck. And right in front, shot just wide off the side of the netting.
Fury's hurt. He took that slap shot right off the height of his ankle. He immediately went to the bench, hopped the boards. That was not going to kill him, but it's going to hurt a whole lot, especially tomorrow morning.
Johns now trying to get the puck back. Now the Bucs. It's Taliani. Taliani drops it for Hataye. Right in front. Shot by Burkett, and that's a save from Johns, point blank.
Nice and calm from Johns to stay smooth under a point-blank shot like that. His 6th save of the evening's contest. Look at this. He's got nothing to go at. It's a great job to get big by the keeper, Johns. Not have anything going there.
Here's Gruber at the dot versus Wall. Cavelli will try to send this one out, and he will do so successfully. Marco Relic on the chase right there. And it'll be Neshannock puck again, dumped right back in. Getting there for Burrell is Sheftik. Sheftik tries to rim it up the boards. Can't do it. Right back in by Neshannock. Neshannock now behind the goal. Tries to center. That one's unsuccessful. Now back to Neshannock. Neshannock looks, centers. Traffic in the way. A shot turns wide. Low shot was just wide. Picked right back up by Johns of Neshannock. Johns looks over for Cavelli. D to D. Right back over to Johns. Johns has room. Skates. Looks cross ice for Gruber. Can't quite get there. Here comes Burrell. Burrell loses the puck in the neutral zone. They're going to get it back. Cooper Suman. And here comes Neshannock the other way. Can they retain possession? And he's going to lose it. He had an on-man rush there. Ben just could not quite retrieve the puck.
65 seconds to go, Braylon. If Neshannock wants to level up this period, it's going to have to happen now or soon after.
Now under a minute to go in this first period. 1-0 Burrell leads over to Neshannock with an opening goal by Burkett within the first 16 seconds. Here are the Bucs now, deep in Neshannock territory. Picked up now by Neshannock. Neshannock will try to go around. It'll be picked off. Retaining possession is the Bucs. Out in front, centering attempt is unsuccessful, and they will clear the puck out once more. The Bucs will dump it right back in, though. Seems to be a game of pinball, like you said. Here's Hodges, retrieving it in his own zone. Has plenty of room to skate. Up the right side. Hodges breaks it in to the Bucs zone. Makes a good move. Lost the puck at the very last second, or he would have had a pretty good scoring opportunity right there. Here's Sam Herning. Herning, cross ice. Goes right back to the Bucs. They'll dump right back in to Johns. Johns saves, and he will swallow that one up with 9.7 left to go in this first frame.
And now we're seeing really just how stout this Burrell, especially neutral zone defense is. Really not giving Neshannock a whole lot to work with. Minimal chances to break into the zone, let alone do anything in it.
This one will be cleared away by Neshannock, but it will be an ice, and now there's 4.5 seconds to go in the first period, and now an offensive zone face-off opportunity for the Bucs.
Something I've always wondered, do you pull your goalie if you're Burrell in this situation? You've got 4.5 seconds. You're going to be in their zone. When the puck is dropped, you're going to have faith that your guy wins it and maybe get a last-second goal off. You don't need to. You're not at the end of the game. You're up in the first period, but I've always wondered, is that the aggressive play?
I would believe so, and here's the face-off, and it's going to be a shot for the Bucs, and it's blocked by Neshannock, but too little too late, as this first period will come to an end. 1-0 here. Bucs the lead, the Lancers here at Hess Ice Arena. 1-0 after one, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Congratulations to our September LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Mohawk Boys Cross Country as the LCAP Team of the Month after winning their second consecutive undefeated section championship. Congratulations to coaches Jared Stratton and Cam Shermer and the Mohawk Boys Cross Country Team, the LCAP Team of the Month. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Neshannock's Maddie Arrow as the September Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month for finishing as section runner-up in girls tennis, the doubles champion in the section, and qualifying for states in doubles. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Neshannock's Rocco Baiuti as the September Male Athlete of the Month for finishing third in the WPIHL Golf Championships and qualifying for states. Congratulations and best of luck to Neshannock's Rocco Baiuti and Maddie Arrow, the September Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Ben Kelly, Braylon Juzak with you. Second half action coming up here at Hess Ice Arena between the leading 1-0 up Burrell Bucs and the trailing Neshannock Lancers. Burkett has the difference. 16 seconds into this one, he scored Braylon.
Yeah, huge momentum twister right there from Burrell. I mean Burkett, I guess Burrell too.
Yeah,
but
Burrell from Burkett.
They'll take the lead early. They haven't looked back. It's been a pinball game, but they've had most possession down here.
Every coach says set the tone early. Burkett does just that. Seen a lot of physicality and opportunity for Burrell since. They're in the zone early now. Centering chance in front, push aside, now still alive, and it's covered up by the goalie Jones.
Yeah, I mean, Johns has been standing nice in net so far. I mean, other than that very, very first one, which was his first shot of the game, the first shot of the game in general, he's been good.
8 straight saves for him. Burrell wins this one, sent back over the net, the tip, and out of play.
I mean, we've talked about it before. I mean, these two teams are heavyweight teams. They're looking to win. They'll do anything to win.
Absolutely. This one dealt back now to the Lancers side. Sheffield try to keep it in. He will. And now a centering opportunity. Chance in front. They stop. Rebound. Cleared wide. And they'll have to regroup as it goes out of the zone. Lancers want to take a shot at it now as they break into the Bucs zone. Centering pass in front. Knocked away. Bang from the high slot. Won't go. Blocked. And here go the Bucs. Breakaway pass. Now could be a 2-on-1. Centering opportunity will be sent behind the glass. And a penalty on the play. Against the Lancers. Looks to be a hooking call. So a team in Burrell, Braylon, that has been dominant in terms of possession and physicality will now go to the power play. He has to double their lead early.
Yeah, I mean, this Bucs team they seem to be everywhere. They seem to be absolutely everywhere tonight. And I mean, Neshannock probably feels a little bit trapped right now, and that's when those penalties occur, when you feel like you got nothing else to do and you need to do that or something bad's going to happen. So that just shows the amount of effort that they're putting in right now.
Burrell in the powder blue, Neshannock in the white. Now on the sideboard with time. Up back out. Thrown up to the point. Neshannock playing right on the puck. Man-on-man defense playing kind of a triangle. Penalty kill. Here's a shot in front, stop. Rebound! And a penalty called on the play for a cross-check.
This is kind of an odd kind of penalty kill that we're seeing right now. And they were right up there. There was no relaxation of any kind, but now we'll see some 4-on-4 action.
It's the captain, Dante Taliani, a senior here at Burrell. Couldn't believe it. He was pleading his case, saying he was grabbing me. I gotta get off him. But
yeah, they're always trying to reverse the call, but I'll tell you right now, it will never happen.
No better lawyer than a hockey player going to the penalty box.
You're going to the box.
Neshannock wins the faceoff, and a quick draw shot will be kicked to the near side corner. Sheftick up the near side, cuts back. He has time, loses the puck in his feet, and a dangerous pass to his defensive partner across his net. Icing will be called on the play as we're back to even strength 4-on-4. 1:24 left in the Neshannock penalty, 1:42 left in the Burrell penalty, an 18-second disparity between the two. So Neshannock can get out of this one. They'll have an 18-second 5-on-4 man advantage.
You always like playing 4-on-4, Ben. There's more space on the ice, more room to do things and try things. Whatever you're doing, you have more room to do it, and that's awesome.
Through the legs, back to the point. A slapper from the hash marks. Still alive, and it goes off the post. Hennon really was taking a few whacks at that one. Chip down to the end board. Hennon. Cross check down. And now Burrell looks to clear. Chipping out, and they will. Potential 2-on-1 opportunity if they can get the puck with him. Now Neshannock takes it back. Oh, caught some quicksand on the ice there. Seems to be a trouble spot for a few players, both in this game and last. Dropped in front to the slot. Here's a shot. It's fanned on. And Gooman will take it around the net, look to clear. He will. Wall takes it over the logo at center ice. Cuts in front. This is gloved by Jones and We'll see 14:50 left in the second period with 38 seconds to go on the Neshannock penalty kill, 56 for Burrell.
That was a prime real estate shot that was unfortunately whiffed on by Neshannock. It was right there for the taking. He just couldn't quite get there with the stick, but nonetheless, still 4-on-4.
Face off on the left side of the offensive zone for Burrell. One back. Just barely kept in play. A nice job by the defenseman Asher Ross to keep it alive in the offensive zone. Nevertheless, Neshannock looks to clear now. Off the sideboard. And they'll send it down the ice. No icing called on the play. It's waved off. Now a foot race behind the goal. Taken by the Bucs and Ross. Ross clears up the middle. Now taken again by the Lancers. They'll reset. 12 seconds left on their penalty. Half a minute left on the Neshannock penalty kill. The Burrell penalty kill. Up the ice with the head of steam is Ryan Burkett. Dumps and chase. And now a quick power play, quarter of a minute for the Lancers. Try and take advantage of it as they can. 2-on-3. Centering pass to the high slot. Here's a shot. It goes off a block. And we'll go to the near side corner. 3 seconds and 2. The power play is over as that pass goes off the side wall. Centering chance. We'll go back to the near side board. Pass in front will be gloved down, and good defense played to keep Johns away from the keeper.
Yeah, good job by Ross right there to really use his body and box him out almost like a lacrosse or basketball-esque box out right there, and ends up working for a little bit of a tap from Johns, and that's easy for Endlich.
A little under 14 minutes to play in this second period. 17-minute periods here in PIHL hockey. Pardon me, PIHL hockey. Hennon, centering pass, fanned on. Burgess. Will send it around the net. Gets to lay the body for Hennon. He retreats. Wall. Pushes it up. A 3-on-2 now for the Bucs. No offside called. Shot from the point goes wide. The Bucs will have to regroup as they go back into their own defensive zone. Baiting the defenders. 2-on-1. Here's a chance in front. Stop. Rebound. They score! Off the juicy rebound. They've doubled their lead.
I mean, wow. That was as quick as can be right there off the rebound. There's Baird to put it right back in. Forrest Baird was, great positioning. He waits. There's the shot. Stays in the high slot, and boom. Puts it right under the blocker of Johns to extend that lead to 2.
3:52 into the second period. Now Neshannock looking for an answer, trying to get it back to a 1-goal deficit, down 2-0 early in this second frame. Nothing's stopping Burrell from trying to make this a 3-goal lead. They'll get a chance to do so here on a 2-on-1. Is then poked away, now taken by Neshannock on the breakout. On the near side wall. Puts one on net, trying to get a rebound, and it's quickly covered up.
Again, as we know, shots on goal, shots on goal, shots on goal. You cannot get enough of them.
Absolutely.
Put the puck on goal, and good things will happen, whether it's a rebound, whether the goalie makes a mistake, or he just finds the back of the net. You never know. Get that puck on net.
Face off on the near side. Bodo wins it for the Bucs. And a quick breakout. Keep it himself, then flip it up into the offensive zone. Quickly broken out. And now Neshannock looks for a rebut. Offside waved off. Rebound to the high slot. Mishandled by Gruber. Still in the zone for the Lancers. Then it's taken too fierce off the side. Thoughtless offside there.
I think that was more of a reactionary thing right there from Marco Relic, because he knew it was offside, but the puck was right there and he touched it. So I think that's kind of a, puck, I want to touch it, and I want to get into the zone.
Right to center ice now for the face-off. Johns back to play the puck, and where the would-be trapezoid. And dealt back around the office. Rangers deal it up, and trip and call coming up. Delayed penalty, and the Lancers are going to get the man advantage. Taliani dismayed. He can't believe it. But his Bucs are going to be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes.
You know what? You can live with that. That's why that second goal right there is kind of helpful, because now you're on the penalty kill which obviously gives Neshannock an advantage, but they score, you're still up by 1. But you know what they say, Ben, 2-goal lead's the worst lead in hockey.
I've always thought a 1-goal lead would be the worst lead in
I do
hockey.
too, but that's what they say.
But they don't pay me to think. Are they paying? Face off won by the Burrells. Sent back out to the point for Neshannock. Centering pass to no one. Off to the sidewall. Burrell will clear. And with 1:45 left on that penalty kill, Neshannock will have to regroup. Nice defensive play to keep that one in. All for naught as Burrell will send it down the ice. Now 1:35 left in the power play.
And there's no need to rush here. You have plenty of time. 1:35. That's at least probably 3 more rushes up the ice.
Coming in now to the near side corner. Sheftick will clear it way down the ice. Good use of the glass. We've seen a lot so far today, Braylon, of a lot of clears up the middle. That's a really dangerous play, especially for defenders. If there's a defender right there, it can lead to a shot from the point. That one, Sheftick using the glass really nicely, sending it way down the ice. Neshannock now spending a lot of time behind their own net to regroup. And they're actually going to get an icing call now, trying to get a big breakout stretch pass.
Now you're halfway done with this power play. You need to retain some possession right here. You can't expect to score when you can't retain a possession and settle it down. Settle things down, set things up, and run your offense. Run your offense. You have one more guy than they do. You got more ice. You got it.
2 power play goals for Neshannock this year. Burrell has allowed 1 when shorthanded. They're going to clear this one well back. Just onto the edge of the Neshannock zone, past the blue line. Now they come again, the Lancers. 45 seconds left on this power play. Cross ice pass to the high slot. Here's a shot. Oh, it's a beautiful shot right into the top corner, right where you keep the peanut butter. They cut the lead in half, 2-1.
What a shot from Christopher Johns. Cross ice pass. There he is. Wow, top corner. Just an absolute snipe show from the kid. Christopher Johns. Wow, the defenseman, the senior. What a play, and that's where that experience shows of being a senior. Getting the pucks on net when you need to, and now you're right within 1.
Power play goal, the 3rd of the year for the Lancers with 10.5 to go in the second period. Gets it to a 2-1 game. Peach of a shot for for Johns. We're looking to answer, and this one goes right into the chest, and we'll stop play.
Beautiful feed there. What a play. Wall comes down flying on the right side. Centers it. Just couldn't quite put it past the goaltender, Johns.
We'll see a face-off on the near side of the Neshannock zone. Quickly won and taken up. All by himself, it's Hazy. Centering now to the point. This one goes wide. And Sheftick deals in front. Covered up and frozen. No need to risk an equalizer coming in here. Just under 10 minutes to play.
Yeah, a little extracurricular there between Hemming and I believe that's Schaefer. Or Sheftick, excuse me. A little bit of extracurricular stuff. We saw plenty of that earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 teams that, when you're playing a game this physical, game this close, it's really easy for temperatures to boil. And something like that. Suman takes it off the draw. Clearing attempt taken at the point. Here's a shot off the pillows of Endlick. Kept it alive. Just outside the zone by Neshannock. Potential 2-on-1 taken by Suman. Dump back around to the near sidewall. No high stick. This is a 3-on-1 breakout for the Bucs. Playing the puck, and that's going to knock it off into the corner. Not following the analytics, but it pays dividends. As now Burrell will have to regroup and even try to get this puck back. They have it now on the near sidewall. Dealt back up to the point. Shot from the point right into the chest of John.
Again, shots on goal, shots on goal. You talked about this earlier tonight as well. You don't have to go bar down every time. It doesn't have to look pretty. They don't ask how, they ask how many.
It can't all be Christopher Johns going top corner. No, but yeah, get it low, get a nice little rebound. We saw that on Bard's goal Dixon the lead to 2-0. It was a nice big rebound off the pads of Johns, the goalie. This one bobbled in front of the net, and clearing attempt will succeed. They still fight for possession. Neshannock trying to take over now, fighting with their own team. Now trying to center. Back of the high slot. Here's a shot off the goal post. That had a tie game written all over it. Lancer's still alive. That off the side of the goal. Still alive at the point. Out of the high slot. Off the glove. Digging up the goalie is Hennon. And Salmon takes issues with that. He's got a head and shoulders on Hennon. Defends his goalie nicely as they keep a 2-1 lead.
Look at this shot coming right in. Gives it up to the point. And here's a shot. Boom. Right off the iron.
Beat everyone.
Endlick is definitely saying thank you.
Beat everyone but the goalpost. So I'm going to give some love to that left side bar.
Goaltender's best friend.
Right off the face-off is Neshannock. Another big rebound. Good front post defense by the Bucs to keep it out. Relic. Here's a shot. Just gets tipped wide. Hennon centering. In front. Bobbling puck. Still loose in front. Now at the hashes. Comes back out to the point. Burrell has it. Dumping it in is Ziegler. Trying to get that 2-goal lead back is Burrell. Fight for possession on the sidewall. Stick comes out. Neshannock's player without a stick, begging for a power play. Still pleading, not going to go, and puck is in his feet. Sean McGraw will clear it down the ice for an icing call. 7:48 to go in this middle frame.
Let me just tell you, all the guys on both these teams pleading with the ref does not do much. I'll tell you that right now. You will never get that call, and you will never get out of the box. You just got to do what the referee says at this point.
That's the hardest thing to do in life.
Oh,
Taken up off the draw by Neshannock. Dumping it in. Still looking to tie this game. They haven't been tied since the 16-second mark of the first period, when Burrell struck first. They've gotten it within a 1-goal lead, though, as the game is now 2-1. Here's a chance in front. Knocked away and swatted at by the Lancers. Down the ice, this can't be icing. Right onto Enlock. Suman takes it. Off the back of the net. Both players lose the puck to the advantage of Burrell as they take it. Wall now around the end of the ice. Pushed out, and players now focus more on each other than the puck as they push and shove on the side wall. Centering attempt is covered up by Johns. Now some airing of grievances after the play.
Airing of grievances. Wow. That's one I've never heard before.
We got some applause from those up in the crow's nest here.
Wow. Take a bow. Take a bow, Benjamin.
Like that one. Face off on the near side in the Neshannock zone. 7:02 to go in this second period. Draw one back and dealt in. And right back to Brandon Snyder. Still no tripping call on that aggressive poke check. And Burrell will take over. Mishandled puck leads to Neshannock scrambling behind their own goal. Burrell has it now, looking to get that 2-goal lead back. Chance in front on the centering pass. They'll regroup. Back to the point. Shot from the slot is tipped away, taken by Neshannock. Looking for that breakout pass, he'll keep it himself. And it is cleared away by the Bucs. Brandon Snyder is drawn offside, and we'll have to reset ourselves with a new D pair and a new set of legs for everyone.
Plenty of action so far. 6 minutes left. 6:18 left in this second period. 2-1 game. I mean, plenty of stuff can happen right now. And if you're in Neshannock, you need to take advantage of every opportunity you're getting, because these Bucs are all over you. If they get into that offensive end, they're not getting it out easy.
And both teams playing a real physical game from wall to wall, coast to coast, making it difficult just to gain an inch. But both teams have taken their share of a mile. A 2-1 game. First two came from Burrell. Second came from Christopher Johns on a beautiful shot from the high slot. Still alive down low as Burrell trying to extend this 1-goal lead. Now flipped up away by the Lancers in a foot race. Taken by Ross. Relic pursuing with Burgess on his tail. Dump back in, offside, they'll reset. Sheftick clears it around, kicked out, and into the neutral zone. Sheftick and Ross will have to reset. Pressured by the Lancers. Burgess and Hennon, the first man in. This one cleared way down the ice. It's a on goal, so make sure that Johns is still awake down there. It's already 10:15, so a little past his bedtime. Now passing center ice. Thomas Kilgore. Shot is stopped and it goes out of play.
Glove save there by Johns. And he indeed was still awake down there, Ben. The good.
One of us has to be.
A good play though to ice, get it out of the zone, and you get it on net. You get a shot on goal out of it. No icing. They can't get their line changed either.
Quick period. Already 5 minutes left in this second frame. Icing waved off. Going toe to toe in the corner. Neshannock has a man advantage. Now Burrell will level it up. Back to the point. Low shot is tipped away wide. And swung back around the boards. Bouncing puck clears. Icing waved off. Johns will play the puck. Send it around the glass on the far side. And back out to center we go. This has really been the cat and mouse story of the game so far, Braylon, is take whatever you can get.
Possession's been really hard to come by. I feel like it's every other second somebody's losing the puck to somebody else.
A long shot from the point falls wide and will go out of play. But, yeah, Braylon, it's been, you asked me in the first couple minutes, what's the key to the game going to be? I think it's going to be patience. You're going to have to wait for your moment to come and just hope that eventually it finds your stick in the right moment and allows for you to either tie this game up if you're Neshannock or get some insurance back if you're Burrell.
I think it's just possessing the puck. Like, in general, just making sure you have enough time of possession to be able to win the game.
Puck in the feet of about 6 players out there. It's still being fought over. Potential break here for Burrell. Now taken away by Neshannock and brought up center ice. Loose puck and swatted at by the Bucs. We'll be headed back. It's Rosa. Banks the puck off. This is Hill. A wall. Bounce along the side. One against the world, 1-on-3. Dump and chase is thwarted. And will be dealt back up the sidewall and cleared with 3:25 to go in the second period. Dumped in, just shy of the goal. Neshannock will retreat back to their own zone. Pass too hard, goes off the stick. Again, just the neutral zone play has been so good from both these teams, especially the defense, Braylon. Not willing to let up any particular footing. Here come the Lancers down the far side. Spinning back is Relic. To the point now. Dump in. Wants Hennon. Just out of the reach of him. Burgess behind the goal. Burgess calling for it. His head in the shot down to a knee goes wide. Back out in front. The centering try is over the stick of Relic. And it's a 3-on-2 chance now for Burrell. Down the left side. Cutting on the backhand. Shot stop. Rebound taken away by the defenders.
Nice hit there on the boards.
Yeah, again, physicality might have gone a bit down since the first period, but both teams still very capable of laying that body. That pass, the shot taken right into the chest by Emlich.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, both the teams have been great in the neutral zone. Unfortunately, the goal is in the offensive zone. So what they need to do is translate that play in the neutral zone over to the offensive zone. It's all about the break-in. It's all about the break-in and how clean you can be with the puck.
This one cleared up the right center of the offensive zone. Trying to break in. This is a big save with a bigger rebound, but taken by the Lancer defenders. Oh, nice hard shot right off the stick side pad. Captain Taliani really laying the body there, forcing a turnover. And now a potential 2-on-1, which is thwarted as Lancers come back on D. Both teams defensively minded today. We can see minimal opportunity.
And that could be what you want, though, Ben. I mean, these are two heavyweight teams. They're two heavy off. Oh, wow. Big hit there on the boards. And there goes a flying stick.
Not sure whose stick is missing.
What have you not seen tonight, Ben?
Every player, I don't know whose stick that was. Every player seemed to have a stick as soon as that one flew. But no, you've seen it all tonight if you've been with us for both halves of this doubleheader. A barn burner last game against Wilmington falling to Trinity. Now this one. If you love hockey, you've loved tonight because this has been what it's all about.
I've loved tonight for sure. First time doing play-by-play as well.
Yeah.
Definitely fun for sure.
Got in your teeth early. Chance at the high slot, taken and covered by Endlich. 73 seconds to go, minute 13 left in this second period.
How about these jerseys for Burrell?
I was going to save that one for the intermission, but yeah, how about those jerseys? Just for both teams, really.
I mean, yeah, the jersey matchup might as well be 2-1 too, because those are tight.
Chance from the point, blocked away by Rosa, right in the midsection. Taking up the ice now, trying to find something on offense to grow this 2-1 lead. Neshannock desperate to keep it to 1 goal. Dumped right back in from the red line. .45 seconds to go in the second period. They're going to flood the ice in between periods, so we'll have a break for you to catch our breath, as I'm sure you need it as well. No one more than these players will benefit more from that break, though.
Oh, for sure. Actually, I don't know. It could be close.
Potential break here for Neshannock. One-on-one. Mano a mano, cutting into the high slot. Shot stop. Rebound will be covered up. Lohr comes in.
Oh, you knew this was coming.
A whole lot. 2-on-1. Kind of a Donnybrook going on the end board here as Lohr takes some. Lohr takes some issue with the puck being covered. One.
The ref is not playing games with Lohr.
And Lohr is going to get a penalty, as is the first man in for
He
Burrell.
might get a 5 here. The ref just held up 5.
Penalty was for...
Or 4, maybe.
For Lohr on attacking the goal. Well, not attacking, but digging at the goalie.
I don't know. Did they get somebody from Burrell, too?
He said 1 apiece.
I mean, classic fisticuffs down there going on.
Yeah, it's going to be a 4-minute penalty by the looks of 5-minute. Pardon me,
5, yeah.
5-minute penalty. Oh, I see. So it'll be 5-on-5. Take the face-off outside.
I mean, you knew that was coming. As soon as that happened, you knew that there was going to be some stuff after the fact.
Lohr's a big body, too, and they made quick work of him on that end board.
Oh, yeah.
We got...
You got another one between...
Taliani locked up with Relic. Relic's going to get the penalty. He threw Taliani's stick in anger. Taliani is more confused than incensed by the looks of it. Is Taliani getting the penalty?
I wonder if
Taliani got that penalty.
I wonder if the referee is playing games with Taliani. Because he was not playing games.
Not with Lohr.
No, not with Lohr. Definitely not with Lohr.
So 16.5 seconds left in the second period. Temperature's starting to heat up.
As expected, though.
The chance on the point near the end of the second period. Suman pushing away Relic. 3 seconds and 2, and as we head into the much-needed break, we wonder if cooler heads prevail. A minute 44 is the power play that Neshannock's going to have as they come into the third period, looking to tie this game. Pretty sure these two teams have to shake hands after the game as well, so that could be interesting to see if the third period picks up the trend at the end of the second did. 2-1, Burrell leads home team in Neshannock. You're watching Lawrence County Sports Network, your home of high school hockey.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
And welcome back to a action-packed matchup between the Neshannock Lancers and the Burrell Bucs. The Burrell leads 2-1. 17 minutes left to go in this third period. We are about to get underway. Zamboni's out on the ice right now, cleaning things up, Ben.
Yeah, and there's a lot to clean up, Braylon. It was a physical game, but a clean game for the first 34, or really, I guess 30 minutes or so of the 34 minutes we played. But yeah, those last few minutes just got real chippy. We really saw it come to a head when Lohr on Neshannock, Jay Lohr, ends up taking a bit of a run at the goalie, Endlick. More than just kind of your traditional dig at a goalie, he kind of went all in and put his whole 6'3", 200+ pound frame into him. He was then attacked by two Burrell Bucs that were probably about half his, probably combined they were his full size, but he had his lunch handed to him. And it ended up then we saw Taliani and Relic on the ice afterwards, and there was just a whole lot going on. A 5-minute major given to the players earlier. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this third period, especially if you like a little bit of bloodlust.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier, we've seen just about everything tonight, whether it was Wilmington and Trinity or Neshannock and Burrell. But nonetheless, this should shape up to be a great third period. I mean, it's a 2-1 game between two heavyweights, two really talented teams. You got Burkett for Burrell. We've seen a ton of talent out of Taliani. And then for Neshannock, Johns with that absolute snipe, top right corner. And just after we finished saying, hey, you don't always need to go bar down, but didn't take that advice, did he?
Yeah, just about 3.5 minutes after Forest Bard extends the lead to 2-0 for Burrell. Christopher Johns right from the near side high slot just picks the corner really nicely. It's a shooter's shot. You know, it's a goal scorer's goal. Does a great job at just pinging that top corner, upper 90 as you might call it in soccer, and it cuts the lead in half. That's all we've seen since. Didn't see anything for the next 11.5 minutes except for fisticuffs.
Yeah, I mean, also, the Burrell goal right off the rip is looking not too shabby right now. That goal is absolutely massive. Now that you think about it, the 2-1 game, you haven't scored in about a period now. And, I mean, that's huge. That's huge. Coming out to get the momentum like that is absolutely massive.
Yeah, well, it sets the tone, you know, and every coach is going to harp on your team, saying we got to set the tone early when we come out of these gates. And they do just that. Big bounces in front. It's a second or third chance goal. Yeah, and I said earlier, patience is going to win you this hockey game if you're Neshannock or if you're Burrell. And that's exactly what Ryan Burkett did. Waits for the puck to come to him. Waits for the first, the second whack at the puck. Takes his third shot right on his stick, wide open. 16 seconds into the game. You never see a goal that early, especially when it's that hard to come by as well. A lot of great patience from Burkett so far. And patience showing its virtuosity in this game so far, as neither team can really crack into the offensive zone.
Yeah, also, you can't forget about Forrest Baird and his goal.
Yeah.
Also, so Burrell leads 2-1 over Neshannock here at Hess Ice Arena, and we will be right back for the start of this third period.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
And welcome back to Hess Ice Arena, where the Burrell Bucs lead the Neshannock Lancers by a score of 2-1 as this third period is about to get underway. But right now it is the UPMC intermission. UPMC Orthopedic Care is Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for sports medicine services. Appointments are available at any of the 4 Lawrence County locations. Call 724-983-7000 for more information. Ben, how excited are you for this one?
I'm really excited. And speaking of, I might need some orthopedic care because it is cold in here. I can't feel my toes.
Cold.
I can't feel anything from the ankle down. So I might be going to that UPMC orthopedic care. I need it. But no, it's going to be a great 17 minutes. Could be more if we see Neshannock put one home. I don't think we're seeing more than one goal, if any. These are teams that have scored a few goals in the third period so far this year, but really it's been more impressive on the defensive side, not allowing more than one goal all year in the third period for either side this game. And they're going to need that shutdown defense on Burrell to keep this one-score lead, especially as the physicality continues. They got to kill off a minute and 44-second penalty. If Neshannock can come into this third period, establish a tone, establish dominance early like Burrell did in the first, could be a completely different game of hockey. If they maybe sit on their laurels a little bit and they're letting Burrell dictate the tone as they have for the past 34 minutes, looking like a 2-1 game for Burrell.
I would also say that in the very beginning, Burrell looked to be the better team. Right off the rip, they did. And then kind of towards the beginning of the second as well. But then after that, it felt like Neshannock kind of took the cake towards the end of the second period right there. And let's see if they can carry that momentum into the third. And the shot difference isn't bad at all. There's 18 for Neshannock and 22 for Burrell. So no one's really been getting completely dominated. And we see two teams meeting at the half ice line stretching, which is shocking to see. I feel like there were some tempers going on.
Yeah, it's Alex Hodges for Neshannock. And I'm trying to get a read on that number. I'm pretty sure that's Dimitri Taliani, the captain.
They must have some...
a little pat on the head.
Whoa, so...
and you wonder if that's patronizing or if that's... let's play a clean 17 minutes.
Yeah, you never know. But nonetheless, we are ready here at Hess Ice Arena. These two teams give it all they got for 17 more minutes, or maybe we get some bonus hockey, Ben.
It looked like we were getting some free hockey last game, and then too late came from Trinity. So it's in the blueprint for the day to get some late game action, and what a time for us to call our first game with Lawrence County Sports Network. What a game! What a time for you to watch, Lawrence.
What a time to be alive, baby! What a time to be alive. That's all it is, Ben. And we're hyped up here, and we're ready to see this puck get dropped to start the long-awaited third period.
Don't forget that Burrell penalty kill that's going to take A minute and 44 seconds. Best case scenario for Burrell, they take a minute 44 seconds, but it's already allowed Barna Hess.
Both these teams banging on the boards as the puck is dropped to start this third period, and Neshannock has the puck. Here come the Lancers. Hodges towards the right side. He'll bounce it off the boards. It's going to be taken back by the Bucs. They'll dump it in deep. Johns will elect to play the puck, and he'll let Hodges scoop it up from behind. He'll play it to his left. It'll be back down for him behind the goal. Hodges now comes out. Plenty of room. Down the left side. Hodges. Shot. Wide of the net. Picked back up. Believe that's Hannon. Hannon looking around. Does the wraparound, and that one is swallowed up.
And if you're Burrell, you can be happy with that start. Sure, you got a decent chance if you're Neshannock, but you spent the first 40 seconds or so, or 30 seconds or so of this period on the penalty kill. Didn't really look like it, to be honest with you. It was a good dump and chase for the Bucs.
It'll be stuck. The Lancers now have the puck at the point. Shot. That one just wide off of a deflection. The Bucs try to clear. They'll be unsuccessful. It's now the Bucs and the Lancers behind the net, trying to get the puck back, fighting for it. Neshannock will come out with it. Neshannock looks, centering feed, loose in front of the net.
That's off.
And the net comes off. It's pegs, but it's not really pegs. It's more of just a thing that keeps it there, so it's very, very easy to knock this net off.
Yeah, we saw this a lot on the near side last game, Braylon. They're not the full pegs that you see in maybe NHL games where it goes a couple feet into the ice. It's just maybe a little tick almost, kind of like a golf tee that just goes into the ice. Really easy to take off.
Cross D-to-D pass. Goes awry, and it goes down towards the corner behind the net now. Neshannock trying to set up, and they'll lose the puck. Burrell trying to get it back. It'll be picked back up by the Lancers. They'll centering feed, then knocked away back into the corner. Picked back up by the Lancers. Dropped over to the point. Hodges looks, shoots. And it's a close save, and it's out! Loose! I believe that's saved! What a save by Endlick!
How did that one stay out? Take a look at the replay. Brought to you by Lawrence County Community Action. It goes over the head of Endlick, and he just manages to get his glove over it.
That was a goal sitting on the crease, and what a play by Endlick to just swallow that one up. Into the corner now, trying to give clear. They're going to be unsuccessful. There's a shot on goal again right in front. Rebound is scooped up by Burrell, and they'll dump it in. Six seconds left to go on this power play, and that'll just about do it. Pass too hard for Hennon. Picked up by the Bucs now, around the net. Lost the puck. Now Neshannock regains it. Neshannock up the corner. Couldn't quite get it out. Wall giving it now Fury. Fury for Neshannock will go off the boards. Tries to see Hennon, and he'll go right back to the Bucs. Line change for the Lancers. Here come the Bucs back into the offensive zone. It'll hit off the referee and go behind the net for Neshannock. Sirocco now. Sirocco with the breakout pass. Tries to go in the middle now, intercepted by the Bucs. And it'll be dumped right back in by Forrest Baird. He scored a goal earlier in this game. Trying to break it out now is Fury. Now great play. And it ultimately will not end up mattering. Oh, wow, and that's a big hit on the boards for number 62, Harry Hensel.
Yeah, fine. How do you do into the other team's bench? And sure, you heard some choice words, some fun comments, maybe a little bit of a head pat of his own.
Kilgore tried to get back at him for that hit, and now it is again. Hensel around the boards, kept in though by the Lancers. It'll go right over there on the boards for Forrest Baird. He'll break it out. Here come the Bucs. Right back down. What a move! Oh my goodness! Oh, what a save by Johns. He stands tall in front of Wall.
Yeah, Wall really doing all he can to make sure he's trying to get that Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game award. Not quite yet though. Johns gonna shut the door right into that Neshannock crest. But a great move nonetheless.
What a save. Hazy now for the draw. It'll be retained by the Bucs. And whoa, what a shot in the slot. Kind of fanned on it. What a feed. Hills Kilgore, and now it'll be taken back by Chornick. Chornick for the Lancers will give it up back to the Bucs in the neutral zone. And then Neshannock will dump it right back in, softly enough for no icing. Here come the Bucs back the other way. In the neutral zone, they'll break in. The Bucs shot. Glove saved by Johns.
Confident by Johns to just stand in there right at the top of the crease. That's fundamentals right there, looking at right into his glove. I like he's not flashing any leather. He's just playing the game the way he's got to do it. You know, he's not doing anything flashy, not sexy, just making sure he's getting the save, helping his team out.
Good shot there by Boda. for the Bucs. Face-off. Offensive zone face-off for the Bucs lost. Possession will go right back to them nonetheless. They'll dump it right back in for Hodges. Hodges regains the puck for the Lancers. Looking, surveying his options. He'll send this one high and long. No ice. Misplayed by the Bucs right there. They'll try to regroup in their own zone. And then they will clear it. With that 2-1 lead, it is 2-1 with 13:15 remaining in the third period.
That chip up just now hit off the referee on the side wall. That Summer would have gotten into the Burrell zone.
That's frustrating.
Now they got to regroup all over again.
Here comes Cole Chornick. He'll dump it in deep. Possession gained by Harry Hansel. And a trip from behind there with no call. And here are the Lancers with the puck. Came right into the back of it, and there's a shot just wide. Burrell player looks injured.
His shoulder?
Neshannock keeps the puck, and I believe that's Kilgore for Burrell. Here is the Lancers behind the net. Bounces it off the back of the net. Now over to the other side. Looking, over to the point. Shot! Traffic in front. That one doesn't get through. Burrell will clear, and the arm is up for an icing.
And Braylon, just back to that little incident we had on that far side. You want to say there's no malice involved in there. The Neshannock player just almost loses his footing. Looks like he kind of slew foot the Burrell Buck. We've seen that area of the ice give players a lot of trouble this entire evening.
Almost looked like a slide tackle from behind. Couldn't quite tell, but nonetheless, it's an offensive zone face-off for the Lancers, and they need this one. This one's big.
An entire bench pleading with the referee, no doubt about that.
And it wins the face-off, and a shot right off the draw goes wide. This one will be cleared out by the Bucs. Possession retained by Fisher. Fisher tries to go up the boards. It'll be intercepted by the Bucs. Now here there's 2-on-1. Burrell looking, and great defense there by Relic, but they will get him on the hook. That's good defense right there. That one might be worth it, Ben.
Yeah, that's a necessary penalty. But again, and you almost have to wonder, is it necessary if you'd have to play the shooter? 2-on-1 like that, you don't need to take the shooter. Leave that to the goalie. You want to take the open man who's liable to get that pass. That way the goalie doesn't have to slide over. You can take the pass and go. Leave the shooter to the goalie. If you do, you're not down a man right now in a dire time.
This is a big penalty kill for the Lancers. It'll be one back for Cavelli. Cavelli will ring it around all the way down for a clear.
It's a great clear.
Right off the rip. That's big. Played by Endlich. Setting up now are the Bucs. Here they come. Burrell makes a great move to get around one. Through the neutral zone now. Headed down towards Johns. Here they are, behind the net. Still with the Bucs. Taliani up to the point. Now cross, D to D. Shot! Low shot. Rebound loose! And it'll be off of Lancer in front of the net. And then cleared away by Johns. Burrell now, behind their own net, makes one move. Makes the cross-ice pass, and it will touch, so no icing. So they'll dump it in. Puck played by Johns from Neshannock, picked up by the Bucs. Another good play there by Johns to use the body to get that puck back. Here's Burkett giving help for the Bucs. Burkett now tied up with Johns. Puck goes to Baird. Down to Burkett. Burkett now looking, surveying his options. Tries the cross-ice pass, sick in the way of that one. Suman can't get there. Taliani with a hard hit, but nonetheless Cavelli will clear for the Lancers, Ben.
Another big clear for Cavelli and this Lancer team. Only 40 seconds left in that penalty.
As we approach 10 and a half minutes remaining in this third period, Burrell leads Neshannock 2-1 as they break in towards Johns. Here's the shot by Wall. Centering feed by Wall. He'll retain possession off his own pass. And there's a Neshannock player without a blade. And now there's a shot from the Bucs, and it's going to be a low shot. Rebound loose, could not quite get there. It was Wall. Now Johns for the Lancers will take the puck up the ice, and he will clear.
It's a 5-on-3 for a little over 5-on-3.5 for an opportunity there. That skate blade's still on the ice.
Here come the Bucs. They'll dump it in. They need to watch that out for that skate blade.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Snyder. Now it's Baird. Baird looks, centering feed. Wide open, and it's going to go wide. Wall was right there. Oh, good stick lift there to clear the zone by Relic. Nonetheless, it will stay with the Bucs. Collecting is Hodges. Hodges now behind the net in the office. Gives it up. Breakout pass. Cross ice. Wow, what a pass. Over to Hannon. Hannon now. Look, centering feed. Shot! That one's saved. Goes behind the net. Big hit there behind the net as well. Lancer still with the puck. Loose in front of the net. Rebound. Still loose. Shot! Score! Oh, behind the net. I thought that one in. Sure looked like it, Ben.
You along with Hodges. He had his hands up in the air, ready to celebrate. I think this Neshannock crowd was ready to jump up and down. Thought they tied the game just now.
Burrell now looking. They'll dump it in. Lancers collect. Look, cross ice. He's got him. It's Burgess. Burgess will dump it in. Burrell now gets the puck back. Looking to dump it in, and they will. Now deep in the zone. Picked up by the Lancers. It's Hodges. Hodges for Fury. Fury then took a body, and now it'll be back for the Burrell Bucs. Picked up now again by Kilgore. Kilgore leaves it over. Sheftick. Sheftick now looking. Centering. Intercepted by the Lancers. Back over for Burgess. Burgess now for the Lancers. And he will dump it in. Takes a hard hit from Sheftick. Sheftick now regains the puck. Big shift from him. And there's a turnover now. The Lancers have the puck in prime real estate. Looking. Shot. Wide. Still loose though in front of the net for the Lancers. They're going to try to poke it home. They can't do it. It's going to go out to the corner and now back up to the point for the Lancers. Another shot. This one will be wide right. They still have it. Behind the net now. Looking to center. And that one will be swallowed up by Endlick. And here we go again. Temperatures are definitely rising on the ice, but not up here. It is freezing, Ben.
And that's look, I get it. I played hockey my whole life. I understand someone's near your goalie. You gotta give him a shove. I get it. You're up 2-1 in a critical game. You don't need 4 guys swarming him. You're going to put yourself at risk of a needless, dumb penalty that can put in the Neshannock team that's been knocking on the door in much better position. Get your shot, of course, but get out of there quickly so you're not quickly in for a retaliation penalty.
And Neshannock will get an offensive zone faceoff, and they will retain the puck. They're going to try to dump it back in. It'll hit off of a buck, and the whistle blows. Like you were saying, though, these are two teams that may very well meet down the road. And you can't take a stupid penalty right now and cost. You're already down, especially if you're Neshannock, you're already down 1. But also the other side of it being Burrell being up 1. So you're definitely correct. Face-off in the neutral zone, taken by the Bucs. Now it'll be the Lancers dumping it in their own zone of a deflection by Hatayak. Now back up the zone is the Lancers. A big hit.
And that's on Lawrence, the guy that started this entire brouhaha in the second period.
Here's Lohr behind the net. He'll try to look for the point, and that'll go off of a stick. And here come the Bucs the other way. It's a 2-on-1. He regains the puck. A shot. Tried for the rebound off the pad. It won't work. That was Dante Taliani again. Here are the Bucs again. Cavelli battling in the corner with Hatayak. And it'll go out towards center ice. And they'll dump it right back in on Johns. Johns will try to play it. Cavelli will pick it up. Has plenty of time. Looks cross ice to Lohr. Lohr will let it go right through his feet. And it'll be dumped right back in. Unless the Neshannock blocks it, and they do. Here's Wall. Wall gets it around 1. Loses it now. Now over to Cavelli. D-to-D pass. This one's going to be dumped. Try to be dumped right back into the Bucs zone. The Bucs are going to try to regain possession. There's going to be a little skirmish on the boards, and it'll go all the way back down into the Bucs' end. Neshannock now with it at the point. Looking, shooting. Loose, scores! The Lancers strike right back. 2 in a row.
Was just thinking, hey, we're at 6.5 minutes left. When do you pull your goalie? No need to pull your goalie. Look at the work to keep the puck in the zone. And what did I say, Braylon? Patience is going to keep you in this hockey game. What a great...
That's another one. That's another one from Johns. Shane Johns, the forward. The sophomore knots this one up at 2. Here's Neshannock again, centering. What a save Oh my goodness, take a bow, Endlick. Are you kidding me?
Oh, this has momentum swing written all over it, but for which side? Wide open cage. It's a picture-perfect shot. It's an even better save. Wow, great save by Endlick, and he might have just kept Burrell in this hockey game.
Here's an offensive zone faceoff once again. The Bucs retain possession. They will just dump it out for an ice. Well deserved. You have got to be kidding me with that. He flashes the leather, blinding the Lancers with that flash.
And all of a sudden, the air a bit out of the barn now. You know, you get your big goal to tie it up, and all of a sudden you get that flash of the leather to remind you that you're human.
Picked up by the Bucs off the faceoff. They'll try to break in. Here they are. Shot! Little deflection, little off speed there. Johns handles it. Dumps right back in towards him. Picked up by Hodges behind the net. He'll ring it right around for Burgess. Burgess now, plenty of time, stick handling. Looks up ahead, hits off a buck in the neutral zone. Sumner now, battling with Burgess against Forrest Baird. Forrest Baird still putting in that work on the boards. Gruber couldn't find his man. Now it's going to go back to the Bucs at their own blue line. Here's Taliani. Taliani then sends it across neutral zone. A little bit of a fight for the puck, and they're going to call a high stick. Faceoff will stay in the neutral zone.
5 minutes left, Braylon, and you'll get overtime if it stays like this, but you got to think we're already in an overtime right now. You'll hit 0 regardless, but you got to have a next goal wins kind of mentality, and you got to think that's how it's going to go regardless of the mentality. This could be very well a 5-minute regulation overtime.
Here come the Bucs. Here's Wall. Wall tries to make a move through 3. Doesn't work. They'll go back out towards the neutral zone for the Bucs. They're going to regroup. They're going to break right back in. He loses the puck down into the corner now. Fisher and Rosa. Now Wall is chasing. Then Neshannock's going to try to dump it right back in, and it's going to go right to Cooper Suman. Suman now looks over towards Wall. Wall will deflect that one into the zone, and here comes Rosa. Rosa looks, and big hit along the boards on Rosa, and it'll stay with him on his stick still. Centers, no one home. Chornick around the other way. Hazy picks it up, and he'll go right off the boards. Arm goes up for an icing, and that one will be waved off, saying he was close enough. Neshannock picks it up, centering feed. It'll go right to him. A shot blocked in front. That's huge from the Bucs right there. I believe that was Rosa. Here come the Bucs the other way.
This is the
Forrest Baird.
This is the best Neshannock has looked all night offensively.
For
chance
sure.
After
Here
chance.
they come again. A one-on-one. He comes in. He shoots. Scores! You have got to be kidding me.
Just as I was saying, this is the best they've looked all night. They catch a break. They make no mistake. Relic, perfect breakaway, perfect chance. Look as he beats the defender on his backhand, finds a strong side, low stick side, powerful, lead Neshannock 3 unanswered for the Lancers.
That goal itself was a Relic. What a shot by Marco Relic to take the lead here late with 3:49 remaining in the third period. Neshannock has done it. They've come back from down 2-0 with 3 goals in a row. Here's Burrell regrouping in their own zone. Oh, early hit there from the Lancers on Kilgore. Plenty of time here for the Bucs still. They'll dump it in, and it's going to be no ice. It's waved off. Cavelli doesn't seem to be happy with that one at all. This one broken out by Relic. Trying to go back into the zone. And here comes Relic again. Relic, shot. Saved by Endlick. Kept in the zone by Cavelli. Here come the Bucs once more. Looking in the middle of the ice. Pass is caught. It's there. It's going to be Roa. Who's going to shoot? It's going to go over the net. Excuse me, Boda. Relic wants to change. That pass was intended for him. They're going to dump it back into the zone on net. Going to go off of Johns into the corner for Taliani. Taliani's got it. The captain behind the net. Looking. Goes cross. Good centering feed. He's going to lose his feet. is going to go up to the point. Looking, shot off the boards. Johns is going to take that one and swallow it right up. And here we go again. Taliani being smart this time and not participating in any extracurriculars.
Yeah, Alex Hadjic with a spear that I think went uncalled. Somehow, some way, a whole lot going on that sidewall.
Well, there's only 2 officials out here, and where I'm from, there's usually 3. Ben, I don't know about you, but
we'd have 3.
Anyway, here we are. Late in this game, 2:30 remaining in the third period. 3-2 game. Neshannock now leads the Burrell Bucs. Sheftick now for the Bucs. D to D, back to Sheftick now in his own zone. Here's Taliani, back for Sheftick. Sheftick looks cross ice. It'll be intercepted by Matty George. Excuse me, that's Jacob Gruber. Here come Burrell the other way. Looking, dumping it at his Wall. He's been solid all night, Wall. Here he is, back up to the point now. They need bodies in front, and it's going to be a save by John with the blocker. Taliani regroups.
Watch that Burrell net down 1.
They're going to dump it back into the zone. 1:45 now remaining in this third period. They're going to give a clear. It's going to be picked off. It's going to go right back to Neshannock. They're going to break right back into the Burrell zone. They're going to go cross ice. No one home. Here come the Bucs again the other way. Full head of steam. Taken away by Hazy. Hazy will dump it right back in. Here comes Lohr. And the Bucs have it again. Off the boards. It's going to go right to Wall. Here comes Wall. Wall could not get a handle on it. Now it comes back out for Ziegler.
Neshannock doing a great job not letting the puck get deep into the zone. When that happens, Endlich's going to be heading to the bench for the extra attacker. Neshannock playing safe. Heels on the blue line, making sure that Burrell can't get the puck deep enough to get their extra attacker on.
And Rose will send it out of play. I mean, what a game.
What an evening.
57.4 remaining in this one. Neshannock, the Lancers, have scored 3 straight goals, with the most recent one coming off of the stick of Marco Relic.
Crushing for the Bucs here as they do have a defensive zone face-off. There is also a Pontius Insurance timeout called.
Pontius Insurance timeout. Agents Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, or Tracy Giddings at PontiusInsurance.com. Auto, home, business, or life insurance, all with a local agent at PontiusInsurance.com.
So funny, Brandon, how I say, oh, I wonder when you're going to want to pull the goalie if you're Neshannock. Then they tie it up, and then moments later they score. Now Burrell desperate to get their goaltender Endlich to the bench. And look at the body language juxtaposed from Neshannock to Burrell.
They're loud. Look at that. Just look at it and look how up they are. This is absolutely insane. 2 insane games tonight. Our eyes have been blessed tonight.
No doubt about that. And now, can't celebrate yet. You still got 57.4 seconds to go. What does help the defensive zone faceoff, and like I said, hey, they're not letting Burrell come in deep. If it gets maybe even just to that first faceoff dot, expect Endlich to be gone.
Offensive zone faceoff for the Lancers. They'll look cross ice. It'll go right back. They're gonna clear it. It's gonna be off a tip. And here comes Taliani. Taliani's gonna get there. They have not pulled the goalie yet. He's still in his crease. Endlich. Still in their zone. Hennon's going to get it. It's going to go towards Johns. Dangerous right there. 30 seconds now remaining in this game, and it's going to go, and it might be an offensive zone faceoff depending on who that went off of.
Yeah, I believe that did end up going off of Neshannock. It'll be off Shane Johns, I think. And it did. So
that's absolutely massive, and there he goes. Endlich is out of the net.
So an extra attacker does come on for Burlick.
So right now, if you're Neshannock, you're not worried about this empty net. You're worried about keeping it out of your zone. Here's Cavelli. He'll try to clear. Snatched up at the point by the Bucs. It'll be snatched up in front of the net by Sirocco. It'll be here's Burrell behind the net. Centering feet. Goal! The Bucs take their treasure back. and tie this game at 3 with 20.7 seconds remaining.
That's exactly why they were so careful to keep the puck from getting in deep. Watch it here. That extra attacker does such a good job. It's Baird right in front. Too many men to cover right away. Just 11 seconds after they pull Endlick. Puck finds the net, and another late equalizer.
That's his second of the game for Forrest Baird, and the Bucs are right back in it. And here they are coming in again. They'll dump it in. Retrieved by Neshannock. They'll dump it right back. Here are the Bucs. 6 seconds left. 5. Goes cross ice, and it looks like this one's going to head to overtime. Freak hockey here at Hess Ice Arena. 3-3 tie between the Neshannock Lancers and the Burrell Bucs. We will see you guys soon for overtime here on Lawrence County Sports Network.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
Kick off the school year with a visit to Sims Cafe on Wilmington Road, serving breakfast, lunch, and signature beverages. Stop in, give them a call, or order online at simscafe.net. And remember, kids 10 and under get a free pancake or waffle every Saturday. With new specials weekly, it's no wonder Sims Cafe is where sandwiches equal smiles.
You know you love it. Free hockey here at Hess Ice Arena between the Burrell Bucs and the Neshannock Lancers, knotted up at 3. What's better than this, Ben?
3-on-3, 2 minutes, 58 seconds after that first puck drop. Nothing happens and we go to a shootout, but the way things have been going after that third period.
Lancers are offside. It's going to be a neutral zone face-off, and if you're just joining us, the Bucs tied it up with 20.7 seconds left with a goal coming off the stick.
It was Forrest Baird, his second of the game. There's 20 seconds left.
The Bucs in their own zone. He's going to leave it for Taliani. Taliani loses it in front. Neshannock shot. He's going to go behind the net. Neshannock retrieves. It's going to be a battle for the puck. Here they come. It's Taliani, the captain, with Hodges to beat. Loses the puck to the corner. Taliani, good on his edges. Looks across. Shot. Just wide. Taliani's going to retrieve it. Looks back up to the point. Cross ice. He's going to lose it. Here comes Hennon. Hennon up the ice with a full head of steam. One guy to beat. Loses it with a little hesitation move. Shot! Score! The Lancers have slayed the Dragon and win this one 4-3 in overtime. Grant Hennon.
Look at this. It's just a simple breakout. Cuts to his strong side on the forehand. Beats the defender. It's not anything else than routine, but it just finds its way past Endlick. And the overtime hero. Unbelievable finish to an incredible game.
The sophomore. Are you kidding me? What a game. A game for the ages, Ben.
Yeah, fantastic showing from these two teams. How about the egg on my face? I don't see any more than one goal in the third period. We get 3 in the third and then an overtime winner.
That is absolutely unreal. Beats him short side. Endlick couldn't believe it. The fans better believe it. Neshannock comes out 4-3 with the overtime victory. The Lancers beat the Bucs here at Hess Ice Arena in overtime, and we will be right back for player and play of the game here on Lawrence County Sports Network.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in progress is now projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
For the most complete recap of Friday night's high school football action, tune in on your way home from the game to the WPIHL Scoreboard Show, only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Hi, this is Don Rebel. Join me in a cast of thousands for all the scores with recaps from the top games. Plus, we highlight the night on the Trib Live Roundtable. That's the WPIHL Scoreboard Show after the game on Friday nights on the Trib Live High School Sports Network and at tribhssn.triblive.com.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
Welcome back to Hess Ice Arena, and this place has emptied out, but for a good cause. Neshannock Lancers beat the Burrell Bucs 4-3 in overtime. Ben, what a game.
Yeah, just incredible right from the start, Braylon. I mean, it was physical. It was everything you want a hockey game to be. It was physical. It was fast. High scoring. It didn't look like it was going to be high scoring, but 3 goals in the third period plus the overtime frame. Yeah, everything you want a hockey game to be. If this was your first hockey game, you got a good one.
That was absolutely amazing. My first time doing play-by-play. Could not be blessed with a better night. But nonetheless, we have 2 awards to give out, Ben. The Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game Award is presented to Christopher Johns of Neshannock for that absolute snipe for the first goal to get it all going for Neshannock. Maley Chiropractic and the Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Christopher Johns for tonight's play of the game, and he will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's play of the game. To view tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game and the full list of this season's top plays, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on Play of the Game. Congratulations to Chris Johns. What an absolute snipe. And then also, cannot forget, Ben, we also have the MVP Insurance MVP of the Game Award, and it can't go to anybody else but Grant Hennon of Neshannock. The MVP scoring that overtime game-winning goal, short side, right under Endlich's blocker. And right there, that the MVP Insurance and the Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Grant Hennon for that amazing goal as tonight's MVP of the game. He will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's MVP of the game. So go there to see all the MVPs. Go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on MVP of the game. So another congratulations to Grant Hennon and the Neshannock Lancers for a hard-fought victory, Ben.
Yeah, I mean, easy call when it comes to player of the game or the MVP. When you got an overtime winner like that, big comeback victory for the Lancers to stay undefeated in their season so far. Congratulations to Grant Hennon. What a great overtime goal. That's what you dream of. Hometown crowd, barn erupts, and a great game. Great comeback win for the Lancers.
And this broadcast brought to you by the Tri-County Principals Association, the Shenango Teachers Association, the Mohawk Education Association, the Union Volunteer Fire Department, Union Area Education, and by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. 4-3 win for your Neshannock Lancers tonight over the Burrell Bucs. I'm Braylon Juzak alongside Ben Kelly, and we will see you guys on the next one.
your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.